صافا وخير في جميع دار شهر of the last. The month of Safar is passing away, and the month of Rabiul Awal, Prophet's month, is coming. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we were saying this afternoon, تولج الليل في النهار وتولج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي. He brings one day out of the night, night out of the day. He doesn't make night to come immediately and day to come immediately, but everything is drawn out through stages. Everything is drawn out through degrees. In the morning is dark, a little bit lighter, false dawn, real dawn, finally sunshine, ishraq. And in the evening, the sun goes down and down and down, cut black right away, passes through a changing zone. Like that, when a new month comes, doesn't come like that. It comes for Islamic months. It's not set on a set calendar day. It's going to start like that. It comes, blends, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Astaiz billah, wa huwa alladhi yursilu riyaha bushran bayna yada rahmati." He's the one who sends in front of the rain good tidings of His mercy coming. When there's a drought and rain is going to come, in front of that rain you can smell the good smell of the rain coming before it comes, giving a sign, bushra, good tidings, heralding the coming of the mercy. And if you sit and contemplate there, you can feel the mercy of Prophet's month coming. Now it's still dark, but it might be light coming little bit, today, tomorrow, and then sun shining. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, rahmatan lil alameen, wa ma arsalnaka illa rahmatan lil alameen, sent as a mercy for whole creation. No matter what we say about him, is nothing. One's better than us hundreds of millions of times, said so many elegant and beautiful things, and never finishes what we're going to say for prophets. It's nothing. Only we try to make salawat and remember him, to read the Dalal Khairat, to read different kinds of salawat, asking that light to begin to dawn in our hearts. Now our hearts are in night, dark night. And we're asking the light of Prophet's dawn to come in our hearts too. Yet we can't appreciate exactly everything that the possibilities, spiritual possibilities, spiritual treasures that are kept hidden. We mentioned this afternoon something about the story of Sayyidina Musa and Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam. I'll make it short. Sayyidina Musa had 3 encounters with Khidr, 3 lessons that Sayyidina Khidr taught him. 3 situations they passed through. The last one, Sayyidina Khidr asked him to help build a wall that had fallen down, a stone wall. In Cyprus they still have them. You put the blocks back up. And Musa was upset. Why we have to do that? We could at least ask some money for that job. Drywall. And Sayyidina Khidr said, you didn't understand. That was, he finished his journey with Sayyidina Musa, but before he left, he explained that that wall that we built up, it wasn't an ordinary wall. It wasn't simply to put stones on a wall for no reason. But you have to know, under that wall was a treasure, a kanz. A treasure. The treasure was for 2 boys. They were young, very young still. And their father had left it for them as a wasiya, inheritance. But those boys were too young to protect it. The people around them were rough people. If they found that treasure, they would have taken everything and not given those boys anything. Sayyidina Khidr said, with my Lord's wisdom, we built up that wall to conceal that treasure until the time when the boys are ready to keep it, benefit from it. That's from the ayats of Holy Quran. And Maulana Shaykh Nazim used to say to us to think deeply about the ayats. You find in those ayats signs, doors to open, to get something. If you think deeply about Allah's signs, it's a door to understand something from His treasures. You can say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put for every human being treasures, hidden treasures. He said, I was a hidden treasure, wanted to be known. I created the creation to know me. Or I created the human being to know me. And human beings were created with a specialty to be Allah's Khalifa, His deputy. It means there is for every human, every person, a treasure, a secret treasure that's been concealed in our natures, the nature of each person, each one different from the other. And we've been sent to earth, to our life in this dunya, to get that treasure, to reach it. But until we're able to use it, it can't be given. We can't, for instance, you can't give to children keys to the car. They can't carry it, they can't drive it, they can't control it. When they get bigger, they begin to do everything. The Shaykh is holding in trust for all his murids and muridas something that waiting the day when we're able to use it, appreciate it, understand it, and use it. You can't give to someone who's not ready for that. Like nuclear power. If you gave the presidents of US and Russia and England and France, they have a box, one military carries it, it has the codes for nuclear. The person carrying that, they have to be a very balanced person. If crazy, angry person, what should happen? This treasures to be Khalifatullah is more than that, thousands of times. Thousands of times. Can't be given until the person is mature spiritually, ready to keep that power and to use it for goodness, not to destroy. Allahumma salli wa sallam. Barak ala Sayyidina Muhammad. And each treasure is something exactly suitable for that person. Something close to our nature, our natures. Each one of us has a different personality, a different nature, and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put in each one is something belonging to that nature. We should find it suitable for, so we use it. Our job to train ourselves to be patient. 99.999% of the training is patient. What's today's lesson? Patience. Tomorrow, teacher, what's today's lesson? Patience. But we did that yesterday. No, but today's lesson, patience. Tomorrow's lesson, patience. Every page in this book is patience. What happened? To be patient. Patience builds the power to be able to carry those secrets, those treasures, power. Like a weightlifter, he trains with weights, first lightweight and heavier weight and heavier weight, to be able to training to be able to carry, so that they can open. So the Sayyidina Khidr can take down that wall and give you what's underneath that wall. May Allah forgive us. Make us to be patient. Shaykh Hashem, he made us laugh one day. He was making dua and asking Grand Sheikh, why everything has to be a test? Come on, open something. He says, you have to give it to these awliyas. What's going to happen? The Sheikh will laugh, but as soon as it's ready, the boy might ask for the car keys. You say, okay, but he's not. Even you give it, when he goes outside, you take it. May Allah make us to be patient, looking forward to the coming of blessings, coming of Prophet's holy appearance in this world. Most beautiful event. We were watching one time in England a space shuttle launch back in the 80s. They used to launch the space shuttle. It was a big event in the early days. Everyone used to tune in, even English TV had it. And that shuttle launched, it was live broadcast, it was broadcasted all over the world people would watch it. And the light was stronger than the camera. The whole screen would go white and then the picture would come back. So you see that light? The night Sayyidina Isa was taken up. We don't believe he died on the cross, we believe he was taken up to heaven. So the night he was taken up, the light was 700,000 times that. You could see it all over the world. What about the lights of the coming of Sayyidina Muhammad? What kind of lights, what kind of mercy came to this world? What kind of lights coming to our private worlds, to our hearts? We have to be watchful, waiting for those lights to dawn, the dawn to come in our hearts, inshallah. The lights of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the lights of awliya to come in our hearts. Wa min Allah tawfiq, bi hurmatil habib, bi hurmatil fatiha. أشهد أن لا